Hi, welcome. I'm Sherry Dias-Malott, and I want to show you some quick and easy ways to clean up liquid eyeliner mistakes. And I know that I can't be the only one who often makes them. It's so easy to struggle with eyeliner. I'm not gonna lie. Having a very fine tip brush makes all the difference in the world. But even if you have a steady hand and your secret power is liquid eyeliner, you may also make mistakes. So let me show you some of the ways that I clean up my own eye makeup mistakes. If you aren't already following me, you can follow me over on Facebook at Glam Lashes Galore, on Instagram as Glam Lashes Galore, and I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So if you hold on just a minute, I'm going to start the tutorial. So I have all of my makeup done. When I do my makeup tutorials, I only show you the part that I'm going to show you right then. That way you can make a change. You don't have to completely revamp your makeup all at once. I really believe that wherever you start is the right place to start. When I started updating my makeup, I just started changing lip color, okay? Super basic. Make little tweaks along the way that fit in with your lifestyle and feel easy for you, because it shouldn't be hard. This should be fun and you should feel good about it, right? I'm gonna do just a little like wing out here. And my eye, you can see, like when I'm trying to look, my eye has wrinkles in it, my eyelid. And depending on our age, depending on our genetics and so forth, we may have more or less wrinkles. It is what it is. But I'm gonna put this on and it's gonna look sort of choppy, right? I mean, that's not really a pretty look, okay? And I want it to dry because if I look up too soon, it's going to get on my eyelid, right? You have to make sure that you are letting it dry or looking down. Maybe you need to do chores or something where your eyes are looking down while you let it dry for a minute. And it dries pretty quickly, to be honest. Okay, so what can I do to make that look better? I can, let's see, what do I want to teach you first? I'm going to go in with the actual brush and I'm going to make it look better with the brush. So I have a real pointy brush here. Hope you can see. Maybe if I do it over on this side, maybe you can see better. And I'm going to, because I did little tiny strokes on the eyeliner, I'm going to go in and do just little tiny strokes to try to clean it up and try and smooth it out a little bit. Okay, same thing with, see how it looks really choppy right there? The little wing, it's not a point. It's just sort of there. It's okay. I've worn my makeup that way before. Sometimes I'm not too picky about it, but perhaps I do want to be picky. Perhaps I want it to be more of a little point there. I'm being sort of sloppy with my eye makeup, so I can show you some of these tips that I have. All right, I can take a concealer brush with a little bit of concealer on it. I may have to add some more. And I can go in right now and I can start sort of brushing around it. I could try brushing around the top. Let me see if I can do this while I keep looking forward. I can brush around the top. If I take brushing this way at this angle, and then also at this angle, I can make it more of a point. I can get rid of that sort of blocky look to the end of that little swish of eyeliner. Now, if it's coming down too low on older eyes, see, as we get older, maybe you've noticed, as we get older, we get heaviness in our eyelids. And that is why it's so important to use some of these tips that help your eyes look younger if you feel like your eye makeup isn't working for you anymore, if you feel like you don't like the results. If it comes down too low, what it does is it just makes it really obvious that you have more heaviness in the outer corner of your eyelid. It makes it more obvious that you have more wrinkles or your wrinkles are more pronounced. It sits on it. It's not like when we were 18 or 25 or even 35 maybe, and that was just really tight, smooth skin. Doesn't mean you can't still make it look beautiful. I've seen photos of women in their 70s like late 70s who look gorgeous with their eye makeup. It's just a different way of adapting it. And that is why it helps so much to learn makeup from someone who has these issues going on their face, right? So I can clean that up on the bottom. I could clean it up on the top if I want. You can see how it's sort of messy right on top of my eyelid right here. I can also go in and clean that up with a little bit of a brush. Those are just some easy ways you could do it. You could also, did I bring that brush? If you have a little tiny thin brush like this, I think this is called a smudge brush. They have little thin eyeliner, eye pencil type brushes also. Let me see, I have, you can use either an eyeshadow or a brow palette. And just put a little bit of a dark powder that matches. And you can go over that and you can fix the line. Sometimes when I'm putting it on, I don't get it all the way to my lash line, and then there'll be a touch of skin of my eyelid that shows between it, and that does not look good at all. That is not a very complimentary look on your eyes. So you can go in with a little brush and you can smooth this out and make it more blended if you don't want it really sharp. Or of course you can also go back with your eyeliner brush, okay, and you can just trace over it. It's like having a light line that you want to trace over it. If you want it more jet black kind of look, or whatever color you're using to match your mascara or your lashes or your eye makeup. Totally up to you. Okay, I'm gonna do this eye differently to show you some of my other tips. So this eye, let's say this eye, I'm going to go all the way over my eye. Like this one I just did, you know, part of my eye outward. This eye, let's see which way I want to look. Hopefully you can see if I do it, which mirror to use. Either way, it's not super easy to do eyeliner on camera. I'm going to start with the inside here. I usually start with the outside, and just again, if you do little tiny eyeliner strokes, my eyeliner is just about at the end, ready to be replaced, but I can still show you. Another tip also is you can put on your eyeliner before you do your eyeshadow, and honestly, do your eyeshadow over it, and then you can see through. Unless it's a really dark eyeshadow, you can usually see through your shadow, and now you have a little like road map. And you can just trace, oh, see, look at that. I just made a mistake. I told you I am clumsy with makeup, and that's okay because I can fix anything. And I do not, when I have a makeup mistake, I do not take all my makeup off. I don't have time to do that. I am just way too busy, and I'm guessing you are too. That's why knowing little hacks to clean up makeup is so helpful. Okay, it's not super pretty, it's sort of messy, it's not really a solid line. I don't know if you can see, but there are, it's all over the place. I would not be happy with this. I would fix this before I went out because it looks to me really clumsy, which I'm telling you, I make mistakes with makeup all the time, and I'm here to live through it. It's all fixable. I'm going to take my concealer brush again, which still has a little bit of concealer on it. Don't worry about messing up your eyeshadow. That is all fixable too. I can go in and just clean up wherever it is. Super easy. I do love a spray cleaner if you don't have one. A little spray cleaner. Ooh, don't want to get it on my camera lens, but a little bit on a tissue will help me get some of the stuff off my brush so that I'm not picking up a wet eyeliner and moving it around and putting it somewhere else on my eye, because that's not going to help either, right? Let me get a little more conceal. Oh, actually, I think I'll leave that brush the way it is, and I'm just going to smooth out what I have so far. Okay. And I will go back into my eyeliner, and now I can go back and fix what I did, make it look a little bit better. It is hard too when you get to the end of a product, whether it's mascara or a liquid liner, because the gel, just like when you open a new mascara, you know how the gel is just amazing, and it glides and it just looks so wonderful. There aren't many things just as wonderful as opening a new mascara. I'm just gonna say liquid eyeliner is the same way, because after you open it so many times and it has air exposed to it, it loses some of its liquidy. It loses some of its texture, right? It's not as good as it was. So what I've done, see now, I just wiped it off because I still have a little bit of concealer there. Let me fix that. And again, when you have a really sharp point like this, it's much easier to go back in over the spot and fix. Very easy to fix. You can also use, let's see, you can take a little bit of a powder and you can powder over an area, whether it's down here or over your lid, and you can fix it that way. You can also, if it's, especially if your eyeshadow, I've got a hair right here, especially if your eyeshadow is matte, you can go in with a fluffy brush and you can smooth over it sometimes, either hide it or eliminate it, and then just go over again with the eyeliner brush, and that will work. But it's quite easy to fix that way also. If you have a shimmery or a satin type of eyeshadow on, I have just a little tiny bit right in the center. It does make it harder to do that with a fluffy brush, but what I want to do is keep this really close to my lash line, to my top lash line. And then it's really easy to also go back with this little brush and a little tiny bit of, let's see, I have just a little bit of brow powder. I'll put a little bit of dark brow powder on it, and now I can also touch up that way and smooth it out or smoke it, whatever kind of look I want on my eye. I could make either one work. And then now all I need is my mascara, right? I can put on a little mascara, and with that eyeliner, my lashes are now going to look twice as full as they normally are, because I don't have a whole lot in the way of lashes, either with fullness or with length, or even with color. My lashes are super pale, so I need a lot of help when it comes to my lashes. When I wear eyeliner, I don't do it all the time, but having just a little bit of a curl with an eyelash curler will help my lashes stand out a little bit longer and above the eyeliner. You can see I did two completely different looks with eyeliner, right? There's so many different ways you can do it. I just wanted to show you some easy ways that you can clean up an eyeliner mess instead of having to go and wipe all of your eye makeup off or start over or be frustrated because now you're going to be late getting out the door and it didn't go the way that you planned for it to go. It's all fixable. You can easily adapt to those changes and make it work for you. There's all kinds of little brushes. Even a little brush like this, a little tiny concealer brush, is fantastic for, you know, the corners, or see, I opened my eye too soon before I had the eyeliner dried. I can always fix it with that, wipe a little bit off, and it totally works. Okay, what do you think? One tip to share with you is having little tiny brushes like this really helps so much with cleaning up or fixing or making eyeliner easier for you. And I'm going to tell you, if it's not easy, I'm not going to teach it. I need my makeup tips, my makeup methods to be easy also. And as I said, I make a lot of mistakes when I'm doing my makeup, so I love to come here and show you how to fix them without redoing all of your makeup. What a waste of time. No one has extra time to do that, right? We all want our makeup to be easier, effortless perhaps, and look great, right? We all deserve that. We all want to feel good as we step into every new birthday. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, follow me here, and you can also follow me over at Glam Lashes Galore on Facebook or Glam Lashes Galore on Instagram. Have a fantastic day. Bye.